So I wanted to show you guys the final, I guess the final iteration of the Icon meme toolkit. What I had changed, obviously, right now you could see it's the PB Swiss bit handle. I didn't like a nut driver. I'm rarely doing this. I use more of a screwdriver, you know. So this made sense to me. But if I want to do a nut driver for whatever reason, if that were to come up, I put one of these here. This came from Presta Cycles on Amazon for like $5. So then I could use it as a nut driver. This has a super strong magnet. I don't particularly like locking bit drivers too much, so this was my what I wanted to do instead. And so we put this back here. Next thing I changed was the little bit holder that came with the kit. This one is from Tecton. The one that came with the kit, I forgot where it's at right now. Anyways, it's got like a little locking ring in there, which didn't make it. It just wasn't as easy to just slide in, in and out. And I've had a couple of these in a big toolkit that I carry in the car. I drive like 2 hours to work, so I always carry like a good size toolkit in the trunk. Anyway, so the Tecton one is what I swapped out. Same thing, like $5 on Amazon. Another thing we changed out was these extensions. These came from Genius Tools. And I swapped them out because they are wobbles. So here's the fixed position. It's got a little bit of play in the fixed position. I also have these from Tecton, and this is kind of how the Tectons are, in both sizes, the Tectons, which is like whatever for, again, what you paid. But it has a lot of movement in this position. So I guess, being a little loose, super loose here has its benefits, but then because it is loose in here, it doesn't lock up that great. But $10 for a set of 3. The biggest one obviously wasn't needed for this kit. It's somewhere in the toolkit. The 4-inch one though the tolerances are a little tighter. So in this position, it doesn't have as much movement, but here, there's like no movement there. The Koken's somewhere there. It's that good. Like the Koken, same thing in this position, doesn't have like any movement. It's a little bit better here, but again, for $10 for a set of 3, you can't beat that. And then the final, so most of us have already had this. So I also have the Weehaw box that you could get like at Lowe's. Again, most of these, the Wera, the Tool Check Plus, most of these don't come with the flex head. So I figured, you know what, I'll just get the inexpensive little bit ratchet. And put it in there. This was like $8 on eBay. This could have better magnets, but for $8, I'm not gonna complain too much. So I figured I'd put this bit ratchet here, and then use the this one. Oh, sorry. In this place. So now you have both. You have the bit ratchet and the 1/4" ratchet with you. You have to modify the box a little bit. The little tab here, you have to trim it, and this piece you have to also trim. I gotta get the Dremel out to really clean them up and make them look super nice, but once you do that, it fits. Sorry. Oopsie, forgot to put this one away. So once everything is where it should be, bam, that's it. Sorry, apparently I need to work on this table. It's a little heavy for this, so if you swing it open, it does sort of flop. So just, when you do open it, be careful. So I'm gonna maybe work on getting like a little magnet and put like double-sided tape, lay it here so that when this does sit, it kind of also has a magnet just holding it down. But it's not absolutely necessary, as long as you know that, hey, don't fling it open. It should be fine. Even if you smack it around, just, open it up. Well, there it did fall. But again, for the most part, you'll be all right. Let's see. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it as to what I'm gonna do to this. I got the kit when it was on sale for I think once you account for the taxes, it was like $52. So $52, 5 for this, 5 for this, 16 for this, 10 for this, and then $8 to get the new ratchet that went in the old kit so that I could bring this one over here. So yeah, but once you're done with it, or once I was done with it, I really like it. So oh yeah, if you're ever saying that you need the extension, you could take this off, get the 1/4" to 1/4. So now you have that. So you could use it as a long ratchet or as a long bit ratchet. Yeah. Put this puppy back. Put this here. And you don't have to go this route. 7-Eleven has some. Crom has some. LeBaire also has one. So again, you don't have to go the route I did. But you could do that as well with, one of the other bit ratchet options. Just remember, you might have to trim a little bit. Yeah, and that's it.